Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. And I keep telling y'all every day with this Young Dolph case is getting interesting. Now, y'all read the thumbnail. Y'all seen the title. Some jewelry has been retrieved from a couple people's possession that act like they wasn't there. Now, I know to a lot of people across the whole social media platform or across the United States who are fans of Young Dolph was always questioning. Now, if somebody like that, to that magnitude, is laid out in a store, what happened to their jewelry? What happened to the money that was in their pockets? We talking about these guys walking around on a regular with at least a minimum like $2,000. A lot of people be like, they don't have that much money. To them, that's not a lot of money, right? To them, that's barely $200. Y'all got to understand that. So, with that being said, there was no money retrieved from Young Dolph's pocket. You know what I'm saying? The thousands that we know he walked in with. There was no jewelry. The only jewelry they say that he had on was like a small bracelet and like one chain. We know that Young Dolph now, when y'all see that car pulled up, Young Dolph always had that Sonic chain on. He always had that Sonic chain or that Smurf, right? Because we know his favorite color, blue. Also, he loves to, especially when you're in the hood. Y'all seen him in a couple of videos with the 6-point star ring with the PRE ran across of it. And the blue watch. Again, his favorite color is blue. So a lot of that blue jewelry can be easily seen, right? It can be easily noticed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's distinguished between a lot of other different jewelry that he has or that other people have. And we have to be real. Not a lot of people in that area is rotating with blue jewelry like that. So if someone is seen with it, it's easy to be known like, hold on, only dude I seen with that is this person. You know what I'm saying? So again, with that being said, now it's questions who really had Young Dolph's back. You know what I'm saying? Again, we have the Makedas owners, Maurice and Pamela. We also have their child Raven across social media, stating that they don't really know what happened, all this and that, and robberies happened before. So to me, they trying to stage it as if this was a robbery that happened to go against Young Dolph, right? That the people weren't only there to rob Makedas, they was there to most likely to go after Young Dolph. And again, rest in peace, Young Dolph, Adolph Thornton Jr. Condolences to the family. We understand they want justice. Now this is all again, right? When these type of evidence, when these things come up, and it's like it wasn't in that person's possession. Now the question is, like, how did you get it? You know what I'm saying? Now, if this is in your possession, if we happen to pull you over and you just thinking one day, it's not the day that you got to go in and talk to your lawyer, so you're going to make sure that you don't have none of the jury on, right? It's not a day that you got to go into to something somewhat very important to you. Will be noticed and seen by a lot of public people, right? So with that being stated, a lot of, to her magnitude, like she'll wait till she just, or whoever it is, Maurice, because it was stated that Maurice had the watch, right? That Raven had one of the chains and Maurice had the watch. Let alone we still haven't got to all the money that was in his pocket, man. You know what I'm saying? So now knowing that the individuals who had the jewelry, because again, he's laid out in the store, right? And again, y'all have to understand that the type of items that he have on, people, especially especially ones who acting like they was on his side, that's the first thing they going after. We got to be real. You know what I'm saying? They want to act like he didn't come in with none of that. You know what I'm saying? So they try to make it, oh, he had on that one watch and he had on one ring, right? To make it seem like he still had on jewelry. Nah, man, that's not the jewelry that he was riding with. Again, that's not the noticeable, right? Of course, it's very pricey to the average person. But again, even to the average person, the jewelry that they could see from a distance. You know what I'm saying? And again, that happened to be the Sonic Hedgehog chain, the Smurf chain, and the blue watch. And again, the blue ring as well. And these are things that he was known before he went into that Makedas store that day. He was seen with this jewelry on. But for some reason, when the coroners come and when the investigators come, detectives do their work and all this stuff, it's not there anymore. It's not in the discovery reports. In the discovery reports. And these reports is based on like items that was in a person's possession. You know what I'm saying? And this was not in Young Dolph's possession. They have a list of his possessions, which was, again, the shirt he came in with, the pants, the shoes, the hat, right? Things of that nature. But when it got down to the money and the jewelry, it was only 2 items listed under jewelry. Money, it wasn't nothing. Nothing. Come on, man. I mean, you mean to tell me they didn't even have his... Even when they got his wallet had no money in there. And it was missing some credit cards because you could tell from the slots that was open in between had missing pockets. So again, we talking about, there's a lot going on here. And again, and it's almost as if, like, again, the people who is in front of your face crying, like they really want to see justice for Young Dolph, they really behind the scenes at home with this man's items in their possession. This is crazy. Again, like I told y'all, especially becomes weird. We know something has become weird because, again, it's people in the store, right? Young Dolph and his Young Dolph brother didn't get hit, but Young Dolph did, right? Nobody else. So if everybody else is like panicking, looking around or whatever, may just happen. Come on, man. Even though the people who was in that store was panicking, trust me, it's called survival. Them guys looked over, whoever was in that store looked over at Young Dolph, looked at themselves, looked at their pockets, said, hey, man, this is a quick come up. Yeah, I'm going to act like when I get out this store, I'm going to act like, oh, man, this shouldn't have happened, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it shouldn't have happened. But at the same time, I'm going to act like I didn't just get away with this guy's jewelry. You know what I'm saying? With this guy's assets. And it's strange. You know what I'm saying? Again, because we have to understand to the magnitude that this guy was. Again, the things that he acquired on a minimum basis is something that the regular person see as like something that's very pricey, right? That they can get some money from it, right? They can try to do a trade or take it down at, you know what I'm saying, to one of them pawn shops. You know what I'm saying? Or we know people ain't gonna take it to the first thing that they're gonna try to do is a street sale. Of course, they're gonna try to like have it because they ain't never had that type of material on them before. So yeah, they gonna wanna wanna be seen by certain people with it on. You know what I'm saying? Certain people who don't notice that was Young Dolph. Y'all dig? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.